Hey there, Lurkers. What do you think about overweight, hairy dude days? Is the NFL rigged? The newest words in the dictionary, and some games that maybe Willie finally won at.
Sounds like you should have checked that box to have a grand jury. So let's lurk. Now, Scott, this is going to be our last show.
This is the end. My only friend.
Really? Has Joel dropped you finally? Yeah, screw you, Joel. Just me. Maybe Spike.
Yeah, that's about it. I don't know if anybody else listens to the show who I'm actually friends with. Probably because I don't tell them about it. But no, Joel's still there. He's still around. He's not happy that I haven't been sabotaging you as much as he would like. But like I said, this is between you two. You guys.
Is he just waiting in the wings? Is this going to be one of those like Tommy Boy moments? And I'm going to like walk out of a door one day and it's just 2x4 to the chin?
You have no idea.
He's publishing a comic book. Oh, I'll get him.
Have you read this week's New Yorker?
Ooh.
You might want to check it out.
Well, good thing we're not doing any more shows.
What are you looking at me for? Or not at me?
What are you going to do for a week?
For a whole week? I'm going to be honest. It's probably going to be a whole lot of nothing.
Well, I
nothing
am going to advise
stuffing my face. Because I won't have to fit into the wedding suit anymore.
Don't worry, I'm barely fitting into mine, buddy.
Ugh.
We're going to take next week off. So join us for the Saturday show and then take a break. Just go touch grass. We know you wait inside for us, Derek.
Yeah, go into monk mode for a week. See how you like it. Try it out. What are you talking about? Is the NFL rigged? This is your story. So what does that mean?
Oh, you don't know?
I know all about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I know about another T, S, I guess TS, yep, Toy Story, and the NFL this past weekend.
We'll get there.
Are we talking about the script? The script that they write every single football season?
I'm talking, it's chapter 2 of T Swift and Kels.
Okay. What's going on?
Click this video.
NFL
all right, Taylor Swift.
Last night's game for Taylor Swift.
Matt,
do you really think the NFL would let millions of Taylor Swift fans watch
MetLife.
his boyfriend lose to the sorry-ass Jets in
Jets
prime time?
versus
Absolutely not. They
Chiefs.
would probably lose 50% of their new viewers if that happened. Now let's talk about the obvious here. That phantom holding call against
Sauce Gardner.
after
Yeah,
the
there was a big
interception happened, they
controversial
called
play
this
at the
a
very
hold.
end.
Where's
Yep.
the hold? Not to mention the ref threw the flag after the interception.
Flag. After the play,
The
Scott.
hold happened
Come
10
on.
yards down the field. Oh, remember that 3rd and 22?
So you're saying the ref
yeah, watch this.
is
Just watch.
fan
Jermaine Johnson
or
is
a
getting
fan of
fucking
T Swift
hog-tied
and just
by the
doesn't want him to
tackle.
lose?
I think that the NFL is seeing ratings they have never seen before. This is peak NFL. There's billboards. The NFL changed their X gonna give it to you background, their banner, to a photo of T Swift. Now, if you're trying to tell me that they're not following the money, they're all in. Ryan Reynolds is like, I'll sell you mint.com. Put me on the banner. And they're like, hell no. I want this T Swift dime.
Ryan, go play with your other football in the Brexited UK, all right? We don't need you. We've got Taylor. I saw somebody post a video of there's like a little heart, the thing that we always do at the end of our show.
Yeah.
That was the slider for the game on like the NFL Network. That was the little Swiftie thing. That, instead of the little dot, it was the heart for Taylor Swift.
It's so funny. I love it.
I want to know, Because this is the biggest question on everyone's mind where we're from, Willie. Do you know what's happening next week?
Oh, shit. Wait. No.
Yes!
The Chiefs are playing the Vikings?
In Minnesota.
Cancel it. Cancel the honeymoon. I'm coming back.
We gotta talk to your wife about potentially postponing for an extra week because, spoiler alert, Taylor Swift's gonna be on the show.
Hey, honey. This is awkward.
This is awkward. Can we not go to California or wherever you're going to interview Taylor Swift instead?
Come on.
Or maybe because we'll be in jail for trying to interview Taylor Swift.
It's going to be you and I at the front of the line of those like creepy fans that watch as like a celebrity is eating at a restaurant.
We're going to be out in the windows, like fogging it up. We already know some fancy places in town, so we just have to like stake out. You go there. I'll send my wife to another place. We'll figure out where it is, and then we'll get some footage for all the lurkers.
You mentioned something at the beginning, which is that the NFL is doing something really interesting, and maybe this is just the mouse. But last week, they decided that they were going to do something fun to get kids involved in a physical sport. Wasp moms around the world are screaming bloody murder, but they had the game in Andy's room?
If you watched the Jaguars and Falcons on Disney Plus, where so many of you do normally on Sunday, you would have noticed that the game was being broadcast live with an overlay of the Toy Story graphics. And I don't know if you watched any of these clips, but it looked pretty good. And they were doing it in real time. So you could have watched the NFL Network and Disney Plus picture in picture side by side and seen the plays happening in real time. Maybe like a second or two delay.
What?
But it was incredible in terms of the graphics. And every single time there was a down, the big claw from the Aliens game would come, pick up the football wherever it was, and move it back to the center of the field. Slinky Dog was the chains that measured the 10 yards for the next down. And then, like, if they scored a touchdown, Woody and Buzz and, like, Ducky and Bunny would show up on screen and, like, dance. And all the while, the actual game broadcast was being shown. So it was this big juxtaposition of, like, fun, happy, and then you just hear kind of nothing. And the quarterback throws for 15 yards. That's a first down. No holding penalty. Today's game is brought to you by Bud Light. Bud Light, the official sponsor of Andy's Room.
Disney Plus is just promoting beer. Honestly, this is like incredible technology. It's a very innovative way to get a younger audience into football. I know it's capitalism at its best, but just as a proof of concept, amazing.
Think about the possibilities, too. Let's say Disney holds on to this for a little while. We've got the football game being played on the hangar of a Star Destroyer. We've got maybe the football being played the backyard of Professor Xavier's school for gifted children. Like, there could be so many possibilities with just the mouse house.
I want to see a hockey game with the original Mighty Ducks.
Endless possibilities. If the NHL doesn't jump on this tech, especially for this season now that it's out as a proof of concept, what are we doing? And speaking of overweight, hairy dudes, Willie, how familiar are you with bears?
Big furry men that gay twinks love to look at? Good for them. It's a type.
Is it your type, though? That's what the audience wants to know.
You'll never know.
Well, my favorite thing that I heard all week was something called Fat Bear Week. And the only reason I heard about this is because it was being threatened by our government's shutdown. Now, if we just put that into a sentence, just put that into a whole sentence altogether, Fat Bear Week threatened by government shutdown, most of us would click that link, right? Like, we're going there. I don't care what it's actually about. I want to find out. As it turns out, there is an annual celebration every single year. I was today years old when I found out about this.
Is it just fat bears?
It literally is a website where you can go vote on bears who are getting fat before they go hibernate for the winter in our national parks.
Scott, how much?
How much
for
how much to be a fat bear?
For you to just let your hair grow, man.
Oh,
Just ice cream, salt free.
So whoever loses in this week's game of Scott Smart or Outsmart has to create a fat bear calendar. That's gonna be our first piece of merch for the show.
Dude, yes.
That's gonna fund all of next year's.
Knowing my luck, you're gonna love Willie's fat bear calendar.
So, for those who want to play, you've still got a little bit of time. It's through the 10th of October. It's fatbearweek.org, and the Rangers are creating a tournament-style bracket pitting the individual bears against each other. No body shaming. We are just looking for the fattest bears, and then the public votes, and it's like the Final Four. It just keeps going until one bear reigns supreme.
It started on the 4th. Oh, it starts on the 4th.
Voting opened up on the 4th. Yeah, there was September 26th is technically when they get all the festivities started, but it goes through the 10th.
Dude,
and then on the
am
10th,
I seeing
there's
this
a live
right?
Chat.
Did the winning Bears from last year get a bye week?
I hope so, because the thing I read is they got put down. Oh. They were just a menace to society. Like, we couldn't allow. They've gotten too strong. So yeah, I was at a loss for words when I read this, but I'm so glad it exists.
Dude, just get a dictionary, man.
You get a dictionary.
You are what you eat.
But speaking of new words, it's back. It's back, everyone, and Willie and I are so happy. This is one of our favorite events of the year.
Hold on.
Merriam Webster. Wait.
You said we just did a bit about fat bears, which is real.
It's a real
thing.
thing.
And then Scott unironically said, it's back. Our favorite thing.
One of our favorite things.
Merriam-Webster's. What have we become?
We become sophisticated gentlemen who want to stay up on the latest language of words.
Listen, I'm into
we
it.
speak English good. Anyway, Merriam-Webster came out with their latest additions to the dictionary, and this is the spot where we all get to go, why is that in the dictionary? Why is that a word? Well, we'll tell you why. Because we just keep saying it over and over and over. There's 690 words, and we're going to go through every single one of them.
Buckle up, bitches. Hyphenated, that's a new word this year.
Just kidding. We've got a list of about 10. Willie, I need you to be the authority.
Okay.
I need the yes, it should be added, or no, it shouldn't be, because you are the resident Lothario.
Excuse me?
You know what that means. That's why I picked you. The best slang of the year, arguably, is Rizz. This is a quick addition. Should it be or should it not be?
I think this one should not be in the dictionary. It's going to go away.
Okay.
It's a fad.
It's a fad. All right. Rizz is out. Next, we have zhuzh, as in, I want to zhuzh it up a little bit.
Classy. This is a timeless word. Zhuzh has just, It's the perfect amuse-bouche to a sentence.
Next we have doggo.
I hate that I am defined as a millennial because of this word. The fact that it has been acknowledged by Merriam and Webster. No.
Oh, doggo's out. All right. What about Padawan?
How is this not already in the dictionary?
That's what I'm talking about. How did it take this long for Padawan to get in, but Rizz walks through the door like they've been around forever?
This is big Disney. They're just trying to get their hands on Merriam.
Ooh. We'll have to look into some financials behind the scenes, but what do you think about Simp?
That seems a little too close to home. Why did you make eye contact with me like that?
Why did I hold the eye contact so long? Maybe it's because I'm goated.
Ooh, wait. Hold on. Simp, I can understand. That's that gray area where I would say, okay, I get it. That's going to make it into the dictionary. But you're telling me that goated was not already in the dictionary?
This list is crazy. It's so weird. Because the next two I'm going to say are, once again, like first ballot Hall of Famers versus somebody who's been hanging on. Bussin' versus cromulent.
Bussin'.
But cromulent is from The Simpsons like 20 years ago.
Really?
Yes.
That should
Yes.
die with The Simpsons. I'm sorry, Chris. That's my hard fact.
So you're saying that cromulent is a mid word?
Are we saying that mid made it?
Mid is in. Mid
Well,
is no longer mid.
You got the Rizz, mid.
I'm just so surprised.
Straight
I'm shocked by those.
bussin'.
And count them, 3 abbreviations got in. NGL, TFW, and TTYL.
Hold on. Not gonna lie. What's the other one?
TFW
That face when?
and TTYL.
Line?
Talk
I
to
got-
you later.
I haven't figured that one out, Scott.
It's
We'll
okay.
figure it out.
You
I'll
never
think
had
about
a
it.
BlackBerry. You never had to type with the buttons. You were smart, and you always had a touchscreen phone.
Correct.
But you know where you lack, Willie? And not just in your vocabulary.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I didn't say pants, all right? That was you. That was all you.
I didn't say that either. Did I?
It was Joel. Joel told me to say that.
Hey.
Willie, you lack in votes.
Charisma.
No. You've got enough Rizz. You just didn't have the votes. You had them, and suddenly I had more of them.
You
At the end.
MFers. Scott, I appreciate you for trying. You did everything in your power to give me the advantage week over week over week. We even did a blind study to find out.
If there was bias, and there was none.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's big Disney.
All right.
They're coming after me.
Otherwise, Joel is really going out there and rocking the votes because he's got a campaign like, vote for this one. I know it's Willie, but vote for this one instead. That's his revenge on you.
Well, here's the deal. I don't want any more pity. If we're going to play this new game of subjective, I'm just, F it. I'm picking it.
Okay. Things are going to change a little bit. So, welcome back to another game of Subjective. This week's subject is best baseball logos. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we pick a theme and then a team, and then you vote for who has the best group. And so far, over the past 6 weeks now, 6, I have been smoking Willie like a sausage.
Well, Scott, I am going to begin this episode because losers say what? My first pick is the Cubs.
You go with the Cubs. Willie, I'm gonna do this I'm going to do this like Mercy style, like Mercy rules.
Don't you
Once
dare.
again, no, we've got to do it. I've got to give you some sort of advantage every single week, and it's got to be different than the week before. Last week, I let you pick all of them. Pick all of them again. But then you'll have the option to steal from my team if you so choose at the very end.
Okay.
So your first pick is the Cubs.
Number 2, the Minnesota Twins. Number 3, the Los Angeles Angels. Number 4, the LA Dodgers. And number 5, the Chicago White Sox.
All very good picks. I am very happy for you. Here is my list. Number 1, the Boston Red Sox. Number 2, the Baltimore Orioles. Number 3, the St. Louis Cardinals. Number 4, the Milwaukee Brewers. And number 5, the Toronto Blue Jays.
I am tempted to just say switch.
Switch the whole thing?
But I'm not. I am confident. Listen, I am so confident that the Cubs logo, in my mind, is like the best logo. Chicago knows how to do a logo, and the Twins, like, objectively, the Twins has a good logo.
It's good. It's very good. It's classic, logo type. Yeah.
Did I screw up? Is this a bad call?
I don't know. We'll find out. Whoever voted for you, or they'll find out right now, because we just revealed all of our answers. Do you have anything angry you would like to say at the people who voted for you this week?
Yes, I do. I want to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I'm going to take a week to cool my jets. You're right. You're all right. Except for you, Joel. Fuck you.
Oh, man.
That wasn't very smart, was it?
You have no idea what's coming, Willie.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. I just have to warn you. I'm like the ghost of Christmas future. I'm pointing. I'm pointing over there. And you have to go over there and find out. But yeah, that was not the smartest thing you could have done.
Oh, well, you lovely lurkers. It is that time for another round of Scott Smart or Outsmart. You ready, Scott?
I have never been more ready than I am right now.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Here's how the game works, you lovely lurkers. I've got 5 tricky trivia questions for Scott. For each question that he gets right, he is 1 step closer to the answer. Because here's the twist. All of the answers have a connection. Scott, if you win,
you have to keep that shirt that you wore last week, and you have to take 3 photos in very scenic places with it on your honeymoon.
But if you lose, you're not escaping from this. You are watching that movie.
No. Can't you pick like another horror franchise? Can't I just like watch The Conjuring or something?
Scott, you are going to watch Talk to Me.
Ah!
Again, I am giving you a leg up. We've done some hard weeks. But no, you can do this. I believe in you, Scott.
Okay.
Because apparently I'm going to rock that cock shirt all frickin' week.
Oh.
Question number 1. The spreadsheet in Apple's iWork Office suite shares its name with which book of the Bible?
That would be Numbers, Willie.
That is correct.
Okay. Dumbass.
Question number 2. Though most humans have 24, about 0.5% of the population has an extra cervical what?
Is it rib?
That is correct.
Oh, wow.
Ba-da,
That's
bum,
nowhere
bum,
near
bum.
nowhere near the cervix, but okay.
Question number 3. What was legendary NFL defender Reggie White's off-field profession, a job that lent him his gridiron nickname?
Was he a preacher?
Incorrect. Question number 4. For what 1987 Cher Dennis Quaid thriller did actor Liam Neeson prepare by living in a Washington, D.C. homeless shelter?
I have no idea.
I have the answer. I still don't know what it means. Question number 5. What Boise suburb is now the second largest city in Idaho, named for the benchmark line of longitude on which it lies?
I don't know. Equator, Idaho.
Incorrect.
All right, so I have numbers and
Rib. If you get this right, I will watch the scary movie.
This is so hard. Okay. Numbers. Rib.
Dude, if you had one more of these right, I think you would have gotten it.
I guess I'm watching a scary movie because I have no clue. Stop it. Shut the fuck up, Willie. Shut the fuck up.
All right, Scott. Best of luck watching this movie. I tried to give you an out. The 1987 Dennis Quaid thriller was called Suspect. And the name for the benchmark line of longitude is Meridian.
Oh, okay. Prime Meridian. Yeah. Meridian, Suspect, Rib, Numbers. Oh, lame. They're all primes.
Yes. Optimus.
Yeah, Optimus would have given it away. Okay, well, I will definitely watch that as soon as possible. That's our show, lovely lurkers. Thanks so much for hanging out with us this week. Please tell a friend if you like the show and rate and review wherever you lurk.
We appreciate your love. So remember, be kind to each other. And we'll see you this weekend.